All right. Welcome, folks. We are live. Let's go ahead and actually make sure we record today. And let's get a yellow deck run going. Bit early for a voucher skip. Good draw. See what's in here first. The smiley face is fine. Probably just go ahead and grab it. See what we can do with that. That's a good draw to start. Idle. Probably not it. I think we just want to save money so that we can make more face cards to make this more useful. Is 5 mold enough here? Maybe not with all the chips that are getting. We drew a lot of diamonds, it seems. Actually, it would have been better off playing the 8. Yeah, that one. Oh god. Probably better to face it now than later, though. 3 of a kind is feasible. We just want any face cards. Smiley face my goat. Ren voice. Could have got, yeah, I should have kept the 9s just in case, but let's see if we can hit the 3 of a kind so we can actually make some money. Nice. All right. Do need to figure out like what hand we want to play towards, other than just whatever the to-do list tells us to.
Well met.
Enmo, thank you for the 4 months. Appreciate that. 4 of a kind and 2 pair are both reasonable options. Let's do this. I do want to see more cards than this, so we're going to take a break from farming for a moment. Because we still do need to beat the blind. Okay, now we can do something like this. Get an extra little bit of money. And then hit you with one of these. Yeah, welcome, Blob. Arrowhead, probably not necessary. Could be a... Again, we could be going 2 pair. I think 3 of a kind is maybe... Like 3, 4 of a kind is probably where we want to be. That gives us more options for sometimes mult jokers. Could make additional queens. I'd rather make additional jacks, though. Let's do this. That's much worse than just taking the magician. Full house. This is a pretty bad boss point for me. At least we got the 2 pair, though, so... Yeah, should get through. I don't really care so much about the to-do list as when, like, I'm just trying to survive there. Close to finishing OG Final Fantasy VII? Good god. How long did that take? I considered doing that myself a while ago, but did not know if I had the time to commit to it. Flush, probably not going to happen. Maybe it can since we got the extra hand. Well, and we just drew pretty absurdly for the flush game plan here. Oh, good blob. Or Murphy. Jeez. My brain is still warming up with this warm-up run. Dusk. It might have to be the play. Fortunately, it means we want the photo to come back around, right? Sure. Full house again. Do we ever greet it here? This seems unwise. I think it was still unwise. Did hit a straight, that should do it for us. But overall, this was a needlessly risky round. Hiker could have been funny if it weren't rental. No face cards? I would have taken that cryptid on any face card offered to me. Unbelievable. Ballater. Thank you for the prime. This is also probably a pretty bad boss blind given how many cards that we've played. I was just about to say queens might be safe, but then I was proven very, very wrong. This might be just the queen I played in the straight, though, so there might still be hope. Never mind. Just sitting here, like, waiting every round for the, or ante for the plant to show up. Okay, any face card is fine. Sean, thank you for the super chat. Oh my god, the money. More jacks. That blue seal is kind of nice too, though, as is the steel. I think our deck's getting a little bloated, though. Nice. More money? Three of a kind could still be an option, especially since we have so many jacks. Two more rounds of that. Definitely selling something. I would like a fresh copy of the Chad to come back around. Just more face cards, I don't. Okay, we need some times mult. And I only have one piece of glass for now. I think we keep this. because our copies aren't great right now. Thank you, Cartomancer. Very cool. Do you think I want to keep 3s because that's where my glass is? Yeah, that. Break. Huge, huge deal. That sets me up in such a better spot. -1 hand size is kind of a bummer. Venus. First hand doesn't really matter. Just throw the straight. Really do need to get some more glass going, though, for the glass fella. Yeah, loyalty card would be really good here. I agree with that very much. I think we just need to cut down on the deck. Especially, like, if we do find glass, we're going to want to. If we do pivot to 3 or 4 of a kind, we're going to want to. We'd probably hold the Fool for something better. More hands. How much of our deck do we see at this point? Yes, I guess is the answer. Not quite all of it yet, but close enough. Any justice? Huge. I don't want to put it on a 7.
Well met.
5 is fine, and then we fool it for more.
Well met.
Graz and Focus. Thank you for the subs. Appreciate that. We're not supposed to have any 7s. What's that about? Nice. Break. Yeah, we've got another chance at it. Break. Unfortunate. The Glass Joker curse is here. Is Glass Joker better than Lucky Cat? Depends. I've been offered a Glass Joker, I have not been offered a Lucky Cat, so it's kind of a meaningless distinction. The Joker that I'm offered is better than the one that I'm not.
Well met.
I want to strengthen 10s. Davey, thank you for the 5 months. $11, $13. Love Lucky Cat, hate Glass Joker, simple ass. Okay. Might have to start playing towards the Dustcan now. Reluctantly. Is still worth probably trying to draw that queen at the very least. Because, like, this hand will win. There it is. It's actually forces me to wait for the dusk anyway, and we get decent value off of the gold seal. Immolate doesn't scale glass, but that's assumed to be a bug, right? Because spectral cards uniquely don't. Like, all spectral cards don't, and it's weird that tarot cards do, so it's probably just a bug. Don't really have enough glass to justify that. Alright, we do probably want to find the glass, or the good hand for... Yeah, let's save the good hand for the dusk. McLevin, thank you for the sub. So hopefully we find that gold seal queen again. There she is. Here. Glass Joker makes playing glass have no downside? I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it has less downside. Probably should have just played 5 of a kind there, right? Because this makes up for the decreased levels. That was more just like a habitual thing. Don't really have space for that right now. Okay, dodge the plan at least. We just added a 5. It is a glass card. Told you. Nice. Oops. This Eternal Egg kind of works with Sloshback. If you get that as well, that is the reason it can exist. That and, like, Temperance value.
Well met.
Michael, thank you for the super chat. And I hoard dogs, thank you for the 3 months. Mostly just kind of looking for Terras at this point. So I'm going to hold these to block. And let's just get the Dusk online here. One 5 left. We're just not playing this piece of glass. I could have used the world to
Well met.
actually make it playable without giving up the queen. But I think I do want to block Terras with this right now. Alrex, thank you for the 9 months. The DNA is back. Realistically, the only Joker we could consider giving up is the Scary Face right now, and it still does decent work with the Dusk. 16, still probably worth on the Dusk hand playing a 5 of a kind. Could be the... Nope. Let's just go ahead and play this. Please don't be a queen. Ugh. Yeah. Let's maybe do this here. The 2. Just to see if we can break it. Yeah, we know that's a queen at least. Oh, no, we don't. Yes, we do. Finally. It's been a while since we've had one break. Now that I said that, this good one is going to break, isn't it? Alright, we may not be able to use the glass until the, final hand. Can kill some more glass, though. Have one more. Do I have any more 10s, actually? Yes. I would like to find that remaining glass card. Fortunately, not going to happen here. Okay, maybe we... Well, no, we need the glass for the final hand. As long as we play 4 of a kind, we're fine until we get to the Violet Vessel.
Well met.
And then we just need to draw well for that. Ryan, thank you for the prime. Just want to get those out to make our draws better for the boss. And we need to go queens into the boss blind. I mean, that one's honestly even pretty close without the glass. Surprisingly. Exactly what we want there. This helps us see more of our deck so that we can ensure that we hit that card. And we're just going to roll down here and see if we can... make it through. I shouldn't have used this yet. Okay. Just need to draw one more queen and then we're set. I mean, realistically, we probably just win with this hand, so we don't need to draw more queens, but it would be helpful. Cool. I can do the last moment family here. GG. Alright, let's get a new run. Didn't need the family? No, but it was better that, like, why not take the better Joker when it shows up? Because I don't always draw the glass there, right? Always take the gamble here. And this is why. Huge. It's probably better than a Wraith, to be honest. Chase, thank you for the 4 months. I don't think we're taking the voucher here. Too expensive. Why not go endless? Could at least get anti-24 if you play well. Why not, like, avoid wasting everyone's time with such ridiculous bait? I like the fortune teller, but it could be fine here. Does mean we're probably selling the hex. Holy, 3 for 3. That's pretty nice. Yeah, early overstock is pretty helpful. Another immolate, maybe? Deja vu on not a club. But it could be a face card that we could turn into a club later. Medium is also good. Like, we really want more face cards. But we probably want more deck shaping first. Fortune Teller especially, taking a worse option for a bad Joker like Fortune Teller is not a good play. We're taking the purple seal because it's independently likely the best option there, even without the Fortune Teller consideration. We could shift to this later, and it's not worth selling right now. It's actually just insane that, like, chat is just flooded with, like, the bottom of the barrel bait continually. I guess we're just going back to not reading chat again. Unfortunate timing for the water. I guess we play the twos here. Alrex, thank you for the money. And thank you for the bits. Yeah, that's the issue, Bang. So I'm just, like, done. Like, sincerely. I give up. Put mold on face cards. It's a face card that's a club, so we'll take it. That's very good. We probably want to copy a tarot engine and really get our deck shaping going. So where do we want to put it, I guess, becomes the question. Maybe here. Copy like this. Jesus. Alright, we gotta pick a card now. Probably kings, just because we have the purples on the kings now. Like, I know the jack is enhanced, but that's not terribly important when it's a bad enhancement. Really, really good business card hits. Could take this, we'll still discard through it, but it gives us a decent boost to our score. There's still a death in here. That's incredible. Also, the fortune teller is eating pretty good as a result now. There's no reason not to take it here. Especially going into the wall, we're gonna want it. Cool. Josh, thank you for the super chat. Did an anti-39 run on mobile hit an inf on anti-37 crash the game and now I can't continue the run? That's when you need to like cross-platform play so that you can pick it up and continue it on after the next one. Do we have enough kings for that already? We have 10 kings. That is unreal. We have... we have 11 kings. That is unreal. We have 12 kings. That is unreal. And it's only going to increase further and further. Because of the, like... the way that purples interact with one another. Nice. Probably do want to go 5 of a kind explicitly because of the business card, and then we'll just figure out our suits later. Hand size is great for everything that we're trying to do here. That's our best purple seal king as well, and there's only 1 copy of that right now. So we do probably want to go clubs, it seems like. Not because of the glut joker, but because that's what we have the most of. Actually, is it? Before, yeah. Yeah. No, thank you. We don't have seed money yet. Faceless isn't bad. We don't really need chips. Or not faceless, scary face. Like, we especially don't need chips in the time that we're... Maybe we go hearts. Because that gives us options for bloodstone. Okay. Just when I thought this... Oops, that was bad. Just when I thought this business card couldn't get better. It's another option we could go. Split our suits a little bit. Or make wild cards. Oops. It's on spades. We don't really care about the suits right now, though. We're still in the process of setting up our deck. Nice. That's exactly what we want here. You're welcome, calling. Money? Okay. Business card a little quiet on that one. World's worst business card? No. No, we cannot say that about this business card right now. Alright, this might be a bit of a problem. Let's see what's in here. It's a king, so these all four are kings. There's an unfortunate blind for like getting tarot value is the main thing. It wasn't ever really going to be an issue to clear. Fortune teller putting in decent work, but is going to start to fall off as it does. Club should be easy. Death is phenomenal. You can do Yep. Lucky cards for now. Oh for 3? No, that's not the business card I know.
Well met.
Justin Fields, thank you for the 9 months. Maybe you are better off just like pushing towards a single suit. Oh my god. I missed one. We should just play this here to preserve the seltzer. Cool. Another one. We're just burning through the seltzer. The seltzer is not arriving at the right time, it seems. I want one more purple here. Thank you. Let's just park this. Hey, congrats, Cthulhu. No. Every time I look down at chat, man, I lose my mind. So I just need to stop. Let's see here. We probably can't get too cute with our plays this time. We want clubs. I'm just gonna make sure I have at least 4 right now. So that boss blind could be a little scummy to us, and I'd rather that not happen. Evan, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. You can cut the 6s because we're on ghost deck, but still no reason to. Just because like we don't need a 6th sense if we have the spectral cards in the shop. Five more hands. I think finding purples is probably still more valuable than the seltzer right now. I don't think we have enough wild cards to make that useful. Yet. Purple seals good on Jokerless. Purple seals are good in almost every context. But yes, very much so on Jokerless. We could try it. Do you want to get better Fool value than a Mars card? Wait, this might actually win. Oh, cool. Okay. We're not getting the second purple value here. Oof. Business card fell asleep again. It's a pretty good replacement. We need to get out of the fortune teller still. A death might still be more valuable. Ouch. Guess we start strengthening. No, we want the lovers. I forgot we're making wild cards. It's good. I'm gonna. Oh my god. That's better than a seltzer. Try and break both of those with a straight here.
Well met.
Cody, thank you for the 3 months. Now we can better farm the business card and the purples than we were able to with the here. Very nice. I do need to find out what this is. Cool. See if we can get some better Terras to take in with us. Trio as an Eternal is not it. I think all of these are extremely good options. Like, I'm sincerely at a loss as to what is the best option. Maybe it's... I think it's just this for more purple long term. And we have a death in our pool, so we need to be cognizant of that. Yeah. The needle shouldn't be a problem as long as I'm not overly greedy. Especially with this pickup. Oops. Should have checked my suits first. Let's see if we can figure out what this is. Ooh. Okay. Break? No breaks. $20. Haven't done a score check on that in a while. That was needlessly risky after I gave up my diamonds. Clubs should be fine. Big. We want more of these exact cards. Let's put this here first, though. Start working towards our idle setup if we can. Another chance at rebate. I think we need the scoring. And I just like the business card is doing decent work. Installation is too late. That's very good. That's extraordinary. We're on clubs, right? Huge. Just need a few strengths. Diamonds we're kind of light on. That's what we want long term. We probably want to do that after we get the red seal strengthened. Or we could do it on one of our wild... Okay, now it's worth doing, I think, on not that card. This is 4x. This is good money. Lewis, thank you for the prime. Sag, perishable Baron. I wouldn't have taken it even if it weren't perishable. Because it is not good for the build. And diamonds. The Hangman is too good here. Crimson Fart. Another aura check. Probably put it here, right? Unfortunate. Be nice if we just found a deja vu and then we wouldn't have to strengthen that. But we do have like the capacity to get a lot of strengths because of the purples. Hearts. I think we hold this, really dig for that strength. Something like this, maybe? Probably like this. Maybe could have played one more lucky card in there. No, thank you.
Well met.
The W, thank you for the prime. Could undo all our hard work. Making things wild. Roll a little bit further. Okay, I was kind of hoping for something better than that to fool. Park this here for now, I guess. That's very nice. So is that. Let's throw a quick hand here. To farm some money, maybe. So that we can get a hand more similar to this. But just start mooning things so that if we do get an idol, we can like move out of wild cards maybe. Good thing, buddy. You're helping. Maybe could have played the, like, even a 3 of a kind there. Muffins, thank you for this super chat. Appreciate the good luck. Red seal. It's honestly a pretty good immolate. Last card dodged as well. Ooh, okay. The question becomes, we probably put it on like a card like this rather than the holographic so that we have more chances at finding like polychrome on it. Let's just roll a little bit more because our inventory's like full with 2 of the best options. We hit the exact card that we're looking for.
Well met.
Oh my god. You shouldn't have. Can you stop, please? Okay, that one's probably fine. So let's just take it before we die. The Queen Heart kind of looks like the JD Vance meme. You know, I've thought that too, but never actually vocalized it. Why does JD Vance look like someone put mascara on a catcher's mitt, by the way? Oh no, 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 no. I meant to take that endless. I should be able to continue still, right? Okay. Whew. Overstock plus. Yeah, spliced run. I really wish we had the cojones to onk the Ancient Joker when we had the opportunity. God, the real awful part of this is now my oh, you can't see the game now. I promise it'll come back. Give me a second. OBS doesn't like it when you force quit things like that. There it is. I got a cryptid and an immolate. And you know what we're gonna do here? Bam. Now it's truly a spliced run. Alright, we have one queen. Sorry, we have one JD Vance. Well, also a bit of a queen, if we're being honest. Well, Maybe not. Maybe not. That implies he's doing good. 7, 5, 2, what? 6? Or we have a couple jacks as well. Okay, that's too good. And we just want the red seal wild. I found all the cards I want to kill. That's like sincerely almost all of them, isn't that? 5 of them? Unreal. Congrats, Zian. Okay, the strength could be useful. Let's play this first. I think a 3 of a kind is safe, as long as it's not on clubs. Look, memes aside, I can't imagine actually writing for JD Vance. That's embarrassing. Like, the man has the charisma of that same catcher's mitt he looks like. Just, like... If you're gonna go that far, just, like, why take extra steps? Just elect Peter Thiel directly. It's not like he has an original thought of his own anyway. Alright, the strength's not worth holding out for when, yeah. When we can just simply get deaths instead. Even Republicans hate JD Vance. Yeah, the man almost lost Ohio. Again, this isn't speaking on his politics, just like the objective fact that he has no charisma. He's lacking the sauce. All right, we are close to getting the idol online. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Death me? I need to stop rolling those because we can get Ectos. Unfortunate. I forgot about... I may have been forgetting about this jack in my calculations here. Don't really care about 5 of a kind anymore. We got flush 5 going with the wild cards. Stream goes missing, we know the reason.
Well met.
Don't worry, I live in California. Surely Gavin Newsom has my back. Probably not wealthy enough for him to care about me. Bastardo, thank you for the 4 months. They're gonna stop you at TSA next? Look, again, politics aside, I went to I took a flight a couple weeks ago to, and because of the shutdown, like normally I just cruise through security. There was lines wrapping around the entirety of the airport to the point where there had to be gaps so that people could cross through, and people kept like unintentionally jumping line, and I kept having to say, no, excuse me, the line is way back there, and then you do the like cartoon pointing meme where the camera zooms out and it's just like infinite line left to go. I almost like I got to my flight like 2 hours early, despite it being a pretty small airport with and a really short flight. I almost missed my flight because of the unheard of line through security. So, does the government shutdown cause those issues? Who do you think's running security? Who do you think TSA works for? Do we need more purple at this point? Maybe if we get polychrome, it's worth it. It's probably, like, the tower might have been better, but we don't have the... Okay, well, this is better to hang on to. It's you and you. We could sell the photo and make sure it lands here. TSA is theater? Yeah, that's another thing. In the great state of California, you now have to... you now have to possess a real ID, which is a fancy version of your regular driver's license. And now, you're not going to believe this, but the great punishment that they make you do if you fly without a real ID, as I was trying to, just because of when mine expired, it's not the new fancy version yet. They give you this red, like, plastic laminated paper of shame, and then tell you you have to take your shoes off through security, which is the thing that, like, I've been doing for over 20 years now at this point anyway. So it's just like... that's... okay. Yeah, you get this red paper of shame, and then you have to go to, like, an extra line. And it added exactly no additional time to my to my security wait. It was so stupid. We don't require shoes to be taken off here anymore. Yeah, neither do we. Unless you don't have the proper ID. Natch Attack, thank you for the super chat. I think whatever local thing deems appropriate is what I'm hoping for in the update. I'm not a game designer, and it's not my area of interest. I think the game's in a great spot now, but I trust local thing to make it better. Sky, thank you for the super chat. They gave you the red card Joker as punishment. Red card Joker is a good Joker, though. What are we talking about? A real ID is mandatory for US now. Yes. So I spent okay. They have these, like, huge TVs that are just on looping repeat of this video telling you, you cannot fly without a real ID. You cannot fly without a real ID. You can't, it is absolutely mandatory. And I'm like, well, God. So my stress levels are just jumping while I'm waiting in this line that's almost causing me to be late for my flight. I get to the front and all they do is hand me that red card and I have to take my shoes off. It's so stupid. All right, this goes here. There's enough time to find a new ecto, right? I wanted to make sure we get the dirt stone. I mean, it's probably just in here anyway. Imagine. My God. We might want more ectos, so I'm going to hold back on that. You can use a passport too? Yeah, but it's the first time I've flown in quite a while, and it was also 4 o'clock in the morning, so I wasn't exactly thinking about the the details of that on, like, the world's shortest flight to begin with, so... Okay, that's good to get more time to set up. That one's fine. We just can't farm a whole lot. How did it hit? There's one queen, dude. It will be good once it hits. No whammies, thank you for the bits. Wait, that's a death into a fool? What are these taros? Now it's just the queen and the 7, isn't it? My god. I told you it would be back. And it even brought a friend. Oh, no, he's perishable. Never mind. There's never a doubt. Cat? Sure. The only thing I care about is getting that queen gone. We've done it. Can't sell a business card, the MVP? Well, I mean, like... Didn't want to win there. Oh... The family is not important for our scoring where this run is going right now. So I'd rather just have the money engine. Cool. Not our best hand, but it'll be pretty good. This just in, Roffle hates family? Yeah, I'm dreading the holidays coming up. Roffle hates Dom Toretto? No. No, he is Groot. This just in, Roffle isn't a family guy? You're lucky. Or cryptid? What about an aura, though? This might win. Perfect. Surely there's another purple in here, right? There was not. I've been scammed. Another one of those unbelievably unsurprising developments. Holy! That's a surprising development. Wait, I have a 7? Where did you come from? Look, we gotta ride with this business card. We've been through a lot with it. Now I gotta figure out that stupid 7 or something. There it is. I know what you are. Okay. We'll do it the hard way, I guess. We really are doing it. Side quest activated. Tower blind. Not this time. That 7 will be mine. Oh, it's a 9 now, never mind. Kind of insane that it showed up there, though. It's kind of absurd how many cryptids we've seen and how few auras. Now we just need to find that idol. One more. One hand type, so we can't farm into that. This is one time I can assure you we're not going glass, chat. I won't be lying this time. That you know of. No onks. Could be immolate. $20 to undo all of the cryptids we've generated. Jonathan, thank you for the bits. Yeah, that's probably officially better now, right? No! Stop it! You come back here without that perishable tag. One hand type. Okay, I can't mess around with the immolate here, I don't think. Yes, I can. Why am I just selling those? Just when that previous idol would have expired? Right about, yeah. Hand size good. The arm, not a problem. I really do want to find the second reroll voucher because there are a lot of boss blinds that really punish this build. Hellscraft. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, this idol better show up. No. Yes. Where aura? It's banana. So stupid. It's actually kind of clean. Really should have waited maybe for those, I guess. E12? E12D's nuts, got him. The Onk keeps calling to me. Let's pick some of these up because we are looking for the aura. Hello? Hello? Let's start cutting these so that we can have more of the red seals. Another ecto is viable. We do need... Oh no. We probably want to find the idol first because this is the only target for it right now because we don't want it to land on the rebate, obviously. Definitely don't want to roll more of those. So we got into that mess anyway. Although this, yeah, all of these I think came this way. Maybe this one is the punish. Another would be wheelie bad mods. Where aura? Streamer completely auraless. What's going on here? You just always show up after I'm like ready to get the idol going. I don't appreciate that. Negative aura? No, it's called ectoplasm. Should have the score to support this. Okay.
Well met.
Need to reroll first and see if we can figure out how to deal with that. If the need arises. There it is. We've finally done it. That one should be fine. We just don't farm here. Oh! Did you see that? Let's save the polychrome for the boss. So why am I not discarding it here? We want to go from left to right where we can. Is that the second or third aura that we've rolled? I know we hit hollow the first time. I think we hit hollow a second time as well, though. E11. Never forget. Back again. That's actually funny. We could take the Bloodstone. Could even take the Bloodstone and Ecto it. Because these are two common jokers that can easily come back. Mudstone. Perfect. One, two, three. 1, 2. Yeah, it's here. Even with the polychrome, it'll be it'll be this copy. Then we want Dusk and Brainstorm, or we just want like a, I mean, this is funny, so we'll take it for a bit. So these are the jokers that leave. Boss blind shouldn't matter. We do want more of the polychrome, though. Do we need any rares? Brainstorm? We could use this specifically to block a rare, but this blocks a an uncommon, and idle is more important than anything. Where polychrome? There, polychrome. Could save this to cut the non-red seals. And eventually the non-polychromes. Makes sense to have 5 kings from each suit so you can glass them. Not anymore, because we have the bloodstone. But also I just don't want to do that. Flint, not my problem. He's back? Oh my god, and with the dice. My beautiful boy has returned to me. We're almost to the point where this is something that makes sense. I wonder if we can sneak this through a couple times. I think we can. This is so much potential money farm. The way that runs have been going this week, I deserve this one. Whoops. Flower pot's funny. More cryptid. Ah. More death. Look, obviously that's more money. But this is much funnier, so I'm gonna keep hiking. Let's not play 5, because that seems like the dangerous thing to do. Actually, we could copy the sock to get value off of the business card and the hiker, but the hiker doesn't really matter. It is kind of funny, though. death. Probably don't want more immolate right now. I'm having too much fun hiking. Need to kill you and you. Do we have any 6s? Doesn't look like it. The immolate keeps calling to me. We just want money. We'll hike our polychrome cards. Wait, I moved it to the wrong spot. Oh, I moved the sock is why. You. It doesn't matter. E16 with the sock copy. Should be more when we copy the ancient. We might actually be at the break-even point. Do we... Like, why would we need that? We need to re-roll the boss blind is what we need. Please don't kill me on the reroll. It's fine, we can do this. We know ahead of time at least. We're just gonna need a lot of money for it. Unfortunately, it's going to take the idol out of it, but as we've seen, the idol shouldn't be a critical component. We can also make glass. We will need to sacrifice some polychrome, though. It's likely we're going to need to. Or we could just, like, immediately run into a luchador, and that would be nice. Do have $300 and 2 shops. Yeah, Yeah, 2 shops. And also get sun. Oh. Yeah, let's see what's in here first. Like, that might be a necessary component of our solution here. Photograph's probably not it. As an eternal. Let's pick up Terras so that we can find one to actually change the suit.
Well met.
Dusk is kind of nice here.
Well met.
Nyx and Swofo, thank you for the 20 or for the subs. That's the exact one we want. We might need to level this up as well, though. If we could get this to land on hearts, that would be amazing. This might be too many cards. Oh, that's a huge blunder. Please tell me it hit hearts, though? No. This hit hearts, okay. There is still a chance. I think we might get there. Wait, I didn't change their... I'm just dead. I don't have an enhancement to change on them. That's unfortunate. It's the risk of wild cards, unfortunately. The issue is that we had the Ancient the entire run. We saw none of the suit bosses until Endless, and we didn't have the double reroll voucher. So this is like a very likely outcome for us. GG. Still a good run. I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. Bro, you passed on so many Terras. Okay. Who cares? It's over. Oh no, the man on my screen didn't play the video game correctly. Run it. Look for... We'd have to hit a 9. I think we just chase the diamonds.
Well met.
Jonathan, thank you for the 3 months. Would have hit the straight, but... I think with a 9-10 jack, it's not super likely to hit. It's a funny first joker. Those aren't very funny. I hate those. What do we think? Diamonds or spades? Beautiful. Would have hit either the straight or the flush, it looks like. Wild cards get a rework. I think that that is one of the things that we do know is getting changed. So it's possible that run that we just had would not have ended the way that it just did in the content up or after the content update. We really need chips, not molt right now, but red card is very good. But we need money to support it, which I don't think we have right now. I love this. Where were you? Huh? Where... Unbelievable. How many hundreds of dollars did I roll with that? We have a pretty boss blind resilient setup right now. Clearly that just means I was like 2 rolls away from hitting that, right? Smiley face. That's how the game works. This runs seems trash, not gonna lie. Watch something else? I don't care. My question is, who asked? I should have gone with the chariot, actually. That's pretty good with the fist. Arm. Joke's on you, I don't have any levels. Roffle, if you read the trash comments, you will encourage the trash comments, lol. Oh! There I go again. Sorry. I should learn to heed your advice. That is yet another moment of who asked. just got serious. Thank you for the super chat. Probably won't redo the tier list because I don't think it's terribly helpful for making people better at the game. I don't think tier lists are useful for that, and it's a lot of work for, like, with the exception of things that changed after the patch. I think the tier list is mostly right. So things like Constellation Red Card are probably low, but I don't know. Tier lists strip everything, or all of the context out of the conversation and make it completely useless. And then you see a run like this, which is going strong, and because it's like streamer, low tier jokers must be trash run. So, tier lists do not make you better at the game. Take a gold card here, just kind of refill our deck. I'm hoping to hit some more steel with this. Not super useful. Low-key hate tier list? Based. Wait until you spend hours upon hours making one and then having to listen to people that either have never played the game or didn't understand the intention of it tell you how wrong you are. Very angrily. Can you steal for me? Not yet. I will wait for it. Honestly, the bus isn't bad here, right? Because we're kind of incentivized to play the low cards and hold the high cards, which include face cards. Okay, now we really, really want to find the steal. I almost played that jack. Surely it's not a jack, right? Oh my god. Too greedy. I could have won that with the playing the pair with the blue seals, but I wanted to get blue seal value. Like, we can always get an immolate, right? I would love if this were an eternal so that we could, like, onk it a bunch of times, but never lucky, I guess. Should have trusted the jacks, I guess. Or we could just draw our flush here and get through. Or not. Okay. Don't misclick there. Oh my god. Is there a world where this telescope is more valuable? Buy this. Take the skip. Clear it in one. Will we have enough for the voucher? Like, the voucher is the most important thing here for sure. But I don't... I don't know. Huge. We're going to... The problem is I don't know if this is enough to... Yeah, we won't be able to buy the voucher. Punished. It's actually a huge miss. Strengthen jack, or strengthen into jacks. Ow. Should have done better math to know that I wasn't going to be able to avoid the voucher if I skipped. This guy. More jacks. We need planet scaling still. Tooth is disgusting. My god. We've got 8 jacks. I don't think we can go obelisk with the way that we've got this set up right now. Could have been Grimbo if we had gotten the telescope. That would have covered our molt, and then we'd have chips. Yeah, we should have just bought the telescope and skipped, and then we'd have been in a much better spot. Ow. Hopefully this just wins. Otherwise we're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. That's devastating for our econ here. We kind of need... I don't even know what. We need an immolate. Where's that gold card is here? I want the voucher, but I need to earn it. Hopefully not too greedy trying to get the gold card. Nah. Yeah, gold seal would be nice as well. But that one like big boost from an immolate could help immensely here. Check here first. You haven't seen that purple in a while, and now our econ's gone again. Found the purple. Oh, welcome dancing. How deep of an econ hole do we want to? Oh no. Now we need the immolate just so that we can kill all of our non-jacks. Uh-oh. Oof. Wait a minute. Immolate. Still good. It just got serious. Thank you for the membership. Okay, we probably need to, unfortunately, copy the red seal rather than the purple here. Not really sure that the suits matter all that much. No greed here, just hopefully find the red. Okay, maybe a little bit of greed, because the red seal is too important not to copy. That's alright. That run was on its death spiral anyway. We don't win if we don't copy the red seal, so... How likely would you say random seed is to Nanim on gold stake? Nobody could possibly know that. I don't know. Does the psychic trigger with Matador? Even if it does, it's probably not worth the money. It's not 150, right? No, it's not even remotely close. We probably just need the flush. How likely is that? Without any support pieces, like 2 pair is a kind of a bait hand at this stage. No, we got some point scoring at least. Does this burn the ice cream? Nice. No, it does. Unlucky. Alright, we need to get our money up so that we can get that voucher. This should allow us to breeze through pretty quickly. $10-4 is fine here, the walkie-talkie, but again, the important thing in the shop is the voucher. This is like picking up the, like picking up the walkie-talkie at least, in terms of... It's a nice consolation prize, I guess. I can do pairs. Like to hit another non-pair of aces. This to-do list might have saved the run. Do need something better than the banana or the popcorn right now, though. Seems good. Oh, we'll take it because we do have the showman here. So at least it doesn't block it from showing up again. It's pretty good for ante 3. Hermit probably allows me to take the voucher, which I might not have without it. Could also allow me to take a peek in here. With the Chad, I think I have to take this. The gold seal is very good. Obviously, I'm not playing it into... Uh-oh. Oh. I think it's possible even just like a high card face card would have gotten me there. As long as I drew a 1, I think I'm fine. Familiar could still be worth because we are... Thank you, Showman. Light on faces. There's 6 queens now. Money's still looking pretty bad, though. Money me? Not exactly what I meant, but I'll take it. Thank you, Showman. Very cool. Surely a purple can help with a 56 card deck. What have I done to myself? Goodbye, my friend. We should still be relatively strong just because of, like, the foil smiley still. Obviously not as strong. Very nice. Thank you for the money. All right. Guess we're making kings. Guess we're leveling high card. Or not. David, thank you for the membership. Very nice. That's what we need to see. Twins? Basil twin. Oh, imagine another one in here. Okay, goodbye, showman. That's actually a huge burnt joker. Maybe today I'll be able to find the mime. I don't think this is the appropriate time to greed here. As much as I want that. Okay, I wasn't sure that was going to win as soundly as it did. Hand type shouldn't be a problem. We are on Ghost deck. It was a nice ride. Thanks for the help, Gold Seal 4. Kind of want to find the blue seal. It's probably needlessly greedy, but clearing cards out of hand is just kind of a fine thing to do anyway. Rocket's probably a no-go. That's a really good king. That's... what? Alright then. Okay, we do need... I want to clear the ace so that we can see more cards and hopefully find more kings. We really need to get the aces out of our deck. God. They're insufferable. $19 is less than 20, and people say I don't do math. I don't know if I can take that here. Like, nothing can die. Without me dying as well. Oops, I didn't need to sell that. I mean, we have to take it just for the extra levels and velocity that way. Now we draw all our kings at least. The brainstorm also would have made the DNA a viable option. You could have sold out of the smiley face and grabbed the DNA, but things did not happen in that order. I think we want more money so that we can roll for more good stuff. Or just the same stuff. That eliminates the potential for Invisible Joker. So it's possible we get punished by that, but I think it's early enough that we have to take it here. Like, it may be necessary just to get the run online. That's good. It's probably not worth. I hate these. I should have cut both of these aces. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it with these aces. Two more rounds. Honestly, it kind of looks like we need it for the scoring right now, which is not good. This is, though. Let's roll once. Take both of those. Very nice. Three more. Oh, I could have played the gold seal. I was a coward. Been making too many cowardly plays this round, unfortunately. Oh, Lord. Where is my high card? 18. Okay, so we're doing something different with the kings then. That actually is good, though, because we have the Chad. But we aren't quite there yet, so we're going to do this weird mix of things at the moment. Let's be greedy now. Nice. Very nice. Are you online yet? Huge. So you're actually the copy right now, right? No, this is times 4. Times 8, actually. And we passed a sock. Doesn't matter if it didn't do anything at the time, right? Can't predict the future. Egg. Trance is pretty good. I rolled too hard. It's another way to clear the aces, I suppose. Antonio, thank you for the super chat. It's a big gut. We don't have the brainstorm anymore. Let's go hearts. And actually, let's do this so we can get the money. Trib and Baron worth using together. Generally not, but like, what, should I sell one for no reason? We're still setting up, so like, optimal isn't necessarily what we're aiming for at the moment. We're just trying to keep the run going. We'll just decide, like, it'll depend on whether a sock or a mime shows up first in terms of which route we go.
Well met.
These aces, man. I hate them so much. What could be annoying? Needed to use this first. That was kind of whoopsie. Oh god. That kind of speeds up the decision making as well. This is too scary for me. I think it'll probably be easier to set up for the Trib, even though we've already put in a lot of work on the Baron. Could just pivot there instead. I hate these aces. They won't leave me alone. Okay. Where are these? Probably have enough levels in high card. We don't have the reroll voucher doing. I've already lost one run to an unfortunate boss blind. Let's not do that again. don't think this is the one where we use it necessarily. I think what we instead do is unlock the 5 of a kind here. Timing of the flames had me a little worried. Extra discards is nice to have. Fewer non-kings is nice to have, no matter what plan we go with. Well, good thing we hung on to that luchador. That would have been devastating. How about a red seal, though? One more roll. Wonder if I even use the cryptid before I get a red seal. Depends on how hard we're planning to roll here, I guess. Alright. Thank you for actually showing up this time. What if... this happened? That's just gotta be good, right? Take some of the immediate decision making away from us. The aces are here again. Oh, I have discards though. Alright, we are going to have to make a decision soon. We're going to have to find something soon. Clubs seem to be the suit we're aiming for. It's you. Hey, Jimbo. Yeah, this is not looking good. We're stuck halfway between two things right now. Neither of them gets us past next ante. Maybe some glass could help, though. That's another thing that the driver's license blocks, unfortunately. What does this look like? It's worse for now. But at least we have it unlocked. This is why the aces are frustrating. But at least we're farming the reserve parking now. Let's not fumble this. It's a pretty good pickup. Wait, I didn't play... Did I unlock flush 5? Yeah. We're desperate for it. Oh, okay, that doesn't make the decision easier, but it helps us figure out this, like, the current issues. Probably gives us next ante. That's not a good draw. Okay. This might win now. Nice. Now the problem with this is I didn't get the top end check. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Alright, voucher first. No. 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 It's too big of a gamble. The showman, man. Okay, I think we should be able to get through this ante. We probably shouldn't be too greedy here.
Well met.
One more. Loco, thank you for the prime. Let's see what this looks like now. It's barely enough, man. That adds a little bit, but that does kind of start pushing me towards the trib. $20. I will take that. How many more antes left in the tank? We barely beat the current ante. So 2/3. We have about 2/3 of an ante left in the tank. Get off my plane. Yeah. Photo added a little bit of extra sauce, but not likely to be enough to get us through our next ante. It's just gotta be mime or sock. Rainin, thank you for the 5 months. .4 does not matter. Oh no. Oh yes. All right, flash shop, or I guess vouchers could. Not that one. Antonio, thank you for the super chat. I think we sell the photo, pick up the dusk. Maybe that gets us through. What? I want the money, but this is probably more necessary. Alright, so we just set up the dusk hand with high card and a bunch of kings in hand, and then we rip the trib. Surely. Let's see how greedy we can get here. Probably this greedy. I might need that that glass card, so I'm gonna hang on to it. This would be nice if it broke. We will copy the trib here for the dusk hand. Lead with this. We have no sense of our score here, so I'm just going to play it entirely safe. Alright, just find a sock then. That's what I meant when I said that, like, trib is easier to set up than the Baron. There's more options available to you. You're not just looking for the one singular joker. So we probably don't need the glass. Probably could get away with a lot less steel. It is good that we don't need the glass because we're not, you know, likely to draw it every... Well... So we don't need the glass. So let's save it for when we maybe do. No blank believer. Why would I buy it now? Not going anywhere. So why waste money on it now when I can buy it when I have more information? So Ecto being saved for a saw kick? Ecto is being saved for figuring out what this build wants to do. Which we're having a hard time with. Like, we can't commit to... Surely this is fine, right? We can't commit to the Ecto when we don't know what we want it to hit yet. So it would be just exceptionally silly to use it right now. Okay, we will need the glass for next ante if nothing changes. So Trib is just hanging out then. Yep. Yep, that thing that just got us through this ante is just hanging out. God. It missed is the problem with that. Like, if anything, the Baron's the one that's just hanging out. That's gonna last slightly longer than the Dusk, I guess. You ever do wacky runs where you do odd jokers or off-meta synergies? I just take what the game gives me. Sometimes it's good stuff, sometimes it's whatever this is. Does this not count? I have Baron Sock, or I have Baron Trib Dusk hanging chat. Is there anything meta about this? We can't take Sock and Seltzer and Dusk together. I think we swap out the Dusk so that we can get a fresh copy of it. More glass is a good thing. I'm gonna just do it here. We don't have that great of card quality right now. And it is a very large boss blind. I don't want to risk the Seltzer. Six hands per round, will it last longer? You don't have to play every hand with Seltzer. The reason 6 hands is why I didn't buy it with the Dusk. What? That wants me to go Baron, but that's incompatible with the Seltzer. That's not like, we have enough glass. We just need a Joker. The timing of these DNAs is really unfortunate. Like, I can't sell anything here. We need E14 right now. So I might even need the Baron hands. It's not that big of a difference. That's a big deal. Pretty sure we only need one of these, but let's take two, just in case. Oh, now we've got three.
Well met.
Without the steel, we might actually need those 2 pieces of glass. My god. Metal to the core, thank you for the 2 months. So we just don't have the luxury of holding gold cards anymore, it seems. Not having overstock is pretty rough here. Let's roll once more. Scary face, not it. Normally it's Baron or Trib, not both. What's different about today? Well, I die if I sell either one, so... Dying doesn't seem like a good strategy to me. I need to find the glass. There it is. Let's see if we can break these. We do have hands to spare with the seltzer. Because it perishes before it, like, does the seltzer death. Two glass should be sufficient here. Nothing. That's good, because we do need to roll, and I'm running out of money to do so. One more. Oh, it does not look like we're gonna find the remaining, wow, piece. Very close, but not quite. Finally, I can get these aces out of here. This doesn't matter. I need another glass card.
Well met.
Found it. 4 more hands, 2 more rounds. Nicole, thank you for the prime. Yeah, we're just gonna send this hand. Copy's in the right spot. We don't have enough juice in the seltzer left to mess around here. Alright, it's got to be like exactly right here to have a chance at survival. Dedge. This is my best chance. It's not likely to be enough, but if we can find enough glass, maybe it will be. We might get one more round out of this. Unfortunately, it doesn't really change anything because we'll have no money. Wait a minute. Alex, thank you for the gifted memberships. Is this enough glass? Only one way to find out, I suppose. That's a shame. I was, what, 20x off? Unlucky. There's gonna be a mime in this judgment after the seltzer is gone. Oh, okay. Would've been really funny though. Right, we ran out of cards. I mean, we saw one sock early, one perishable mime. Unfortunate. That's the downside of no overstock. Alright. How about a checkered deck for the road? Oh. It's going to be two flushes no matter what they are, so just play the two flushes. All right. Synergy? Chat, synergy. Surely I should have taken the satellite because it's synergy, right? Do we believe in the smear joker? I mean, it's funny, right? We do not believe in the smear joker, sir? Oh. Well, I wish you had said something before I bought it already. What if it's in here, though? That's also pretty good. Oh, we just get by right now. We need some help. We'll need to take the voucher for sure, just to survive. Which unfortunately, because this is a rental, is cutting into our money. Alright, there's just a hermit in here anyway, right? I've been scammed. Spades, at least. So 50% of the time, we're very strong. It's just ping-ponging back and forth. Can't afford the voucher, or the pack there. I think the amount that this is costing me is just going to kill me. So we need to find an econ joker, maybe. That's anti-econ. Maybe we just restart. Maybe this gives me a gold seal and we're fine. Blue's pretty good. Probably do have to sell it though. Can't afford 2 rentals right now. Agmon is literally your favorite econ joker? I'm aware. I just can't afford 2 rentals right now. I can't afford 1 rental right now. This might kill the run. Losing 1 level in flush is devastating. Noonteen, thank you for the raid. Alright. The rental ancient with the constellation was maybe a bit too much. For once the arm did something, yeah. Well, when you're weak, the arm does a lot. When you're strong, the arm does very little. Just like that spectral pack just did. Calculated. Please be good. Banana's good. Alright, this is a very good start, at least. Unless the unspeakable happens. Oof. Let's start saving money since like this coming a little late. Craigasm cost us. Well, okay. Whiplash. Perone. Thank you for the raid. Oh, look who decided to show up. Both of these are pretty good. I think we need the big burst of econ right now. This is worse than a Gross Michael at this stage in the run, by the way. So we might just be dead anyway. Immolate would go crazy right now. Unfortunate. Maybe it should have been the trance. I missed the trance. Oh, we can't beat this. There's no way. I don't think 4 flushes will even do it. Yeah, with the Gross Michael, we absolutely would have been able to do it with that, with the cat. Like, The Gross Michael just broke at the wrong time. Alright. Early head means we can get, or we can force hearts. We might still play towards this. It gives us options for our jokers. Because it is a very good early anti-pickup. Yeah. Probably just gonna do a little zoom in with that first to get our econ settled, and then make a decision about it. Noonteen, thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Yeah, like this pickup definitely wants us to play towards the square man. The problem is the money. I need some, like, molt that isn't flush dependent. If I want to get the square man going. But I also just need money right now to make that type of thing happen. Econ Joker could keep this run going. Okay. This is the way. Just got so much stronger here. Now we just need to get our money early. Or sorted away. Immolate, please, one time. Incantation's pretty good with a hologram, though. Even if it does mess with the raised fist a bit. This is good money as well. Huge. Oh, welcome, Sam. Probably just hold here. Banana is back. Please don't kill me again. Why must the psychic do this to my friend every time? Okay. Immolate, please? Well, let's do it this way in case we, I don't know, for some reason decide that we want a Wraith, but Wraith is pretty bad here. It is better than the alternatives, though. It's a really expensive Wraith. Could sell it here.
Well met.
And farm the money a little bit, because that's our bigger need. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. Noontine, thank you for the 2 months. Gives us a little bit of extra scaling on the hologram. Alright, no DNA value here. No Squimbo value here either. I've not used a single tarot or planet card. Blue seal is huge. Queens, I guess. We're not gonna survive. I think we're dead. I think the DNA killed me. DNA was too greedy. Yeah, let's run it back one more time. Should have just relied on the apparently abundant spectral cards I was finding to juice the hologram. Oh my god, dude. These shop one jokers have just, like, killed me. Because they just cut into so much of my money. Another innocent life taken by DNA? Yeah, the DNA greed knows no bounds. I should have just kept the banana. Unbelievably bad shops. It's just gonna take 3. Okay, we need a joker in one of the next 2 shops that scores me points. And does a good job of it. Ideally. Instead of a bad job of it. We have to... Oh my god. Oh, it's such a bad skip, man. Wait a minute. It's the greatest skip of all time. We just got a free run. Should probably play some pairs without the half joker online to give ourselves a buffer. This is where we want to go long term. This is where we want to go short term. We're just going to alternate between those two. Hopefully I didn't just die here by... No. Oh, that's still at 2.2. Played 6 flushes. Okay. Onk would go kind of crazy. I should have bought the voucher first, though. Immolate, always good. So I need to start playing pairs. Who's my boss? Arc doesn't do anything. I'll still take you for a ride. I can afford it. In case next ante or something is good. Okay, so we need to play pairs with the half joker now. Don't win? Cool. Yeah, we played a lot of flushes because we had no jokers in the first ante, and we were extraordinarily weak. It's honestly not likely to be great long-term. It could be good in the short term. I think we pass on it, though. So we're kind of running out of joker space. Cool. Uh, 13 pairs. We're gonna need this soon. It's gonna be an earlier pivot than we're normally inclined to do. That fist was fine there, I'm just greedy. This greed sickens me. Ah. I almost played a high card on accident. Okay, I do probably want to find some new scoring here. That's actually huge. Start scaling that up. Might need to be go time on the obelisk pivot already. Oof. $20. I think we gotta start going. I'd like to find a third king, maybe. I think the third king gets me there. Mr. Cheddar is asking for a non-meta run. Green Joker Obelisk is extraordinarily meta on green and gold stake. Jesus. I cannot get like a shop 1 Joker to save my life. Nate, thank you for the 2 months. Sarcasm? What do you mean? Green Joker and Obelisk are extraordinarily strong together for clearing anti-8. They're like, you get a chip Joker. Square Green Joker Obelisk is a free win. We just got the Grimbo a little too late. There's just no source of scoring in my shops. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these. Oh, we just die. That was too greedy. The runs are from yesterday and Monday are coming back. Evidently, it wasn't a free win. It was if I played it better. God, so annoying. It should have been a free win. I misplayed. Maybe you shouldn't have spam pairs to 20. Maybe you should have kept that to yourself. Okay, we're done. I'm actually, like... I'm ending the YouTube stream, maybe. Or just closing out of YouTube chat. We'll go with the latter. I'm not going to punish the lurkers for a small number of people being annoying. That's unfortunate.
Well met.
Guess we can take this. Katie, thank you for the 2 months. It'd be nice to not have exclusively perishable jokers, though. Cool. So chat becomes like infinitely more annoying if I lose a run, so the solution is just don't lose runs, I guess. That's a good pickup. That can't give me perishables. Can't give me that, though. think we want to do these. What is this draw? At least we get slide joker value now. Alright, unfortunately we just lost all of our scoring. That helps. You're gone now. Wait, the run is good now? It's anti-3, but like these two together are nuts. We won't do the fun runs, we'll just do the win runs, because then at least chat will be less frustrating. Just don't derail the bus, I guess. Can we just nuke YouTube? That wouldn't solve the problem of... I mean, most of the issues this week have been from Twitch chat, so... Double polychrome. Hand size is good so that we don't get, like, bricked into the... We might even just sell the bus, honestly. Feels like our worst joker right now. We need something multiplicative that is... Well, never mind. I think we're just set. It'd still be nice to find something multiplicative, but... Spav, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Look, this will maybe look familiar. This is an SPAV approved run, I'm sure. We're just gonna start spamming pairs with this burglar. Or high card, because that's what we're drawing. Maybe we need to move these over here to give ourselves time to start scaling. Hope you had a good stream though, SPAV. If you want to learn to be better at gold stake runs instead of watching me fumble through them, that's unfortunate. That's very fortunate though. You should check out SPAV. Gotta be the Sly Man. We've got enough, Right, I fumbled the obelisk run, but surely this one I can't. Even I can't fumble, right? This may be the freest possible win that anyone has ever seen. Maybe shouldn't even be playing those extra cards so that I can... Yeah, I'm too strong. The wall or vessel the only way it dies? It's probably the most likely, but like there's a world with the burglar and the scaling from the constellation that we can even... that we can beat either of those, right? Sheer amount of hands overrules the wall. I think Pink Floyd had an album about that. More hands. A very strong Joker lineup? Yeah. No, it's Like, it's got to be impossible to lose from here. Unless something unforeseen happens. They also had an album about a zoo, I think. Could be. I don't know. Until they make a rock opera about it, I'm not interested. No reason to even open packs. The arm. It was about a farm. I think you're thinking of 1984 by George Orwell. Sorry, Orson Welles. There's a high priestess in here somewhere, right? Nope. Blue seal, maybe? This doesn't matter, right? We'll take it. Stuff cards for the blue Joker. Smiley face. Isn't George Orwell the guy who made Citizen Kane? No, I think you're confused in him with George Costanza from Seinfeld. I think that was one of his many schemes. George R.R. Martin. Oh, you know what? You're right, yeah. What do we do here? This? I don't know. Wait. Better idea. This. Okay, we should probably keep farming. I do want to get more money for the voucher, though. Oh, that's George W. Bush. Let's be a little kinder to George W. Bush. His best friend is rotting in hell. Sorry, that was a little harsh. I do feel bad. And my sympathy goes out to the families of the many people that Cheney illegally murdered. For the lack of justice that they saw. I guess we stuffed some incantation in here for the blue Joker. Nothing really matters. This run is the freest any run has ever been. Maybe we don't beat the wall right now, or the vessel right now, because of the kind of subpar scaling we've gotten off of that. Liquid, thank you for the 2 months. Hey, there we go. Just complain, forehead. It is really just going to be a matter of the boss blind that it is. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be Verdant Leaf. Just do what SBEV did in his last run and find a negative Eternal Campfire? Alright. I mean, if it's coming from SBEV, you know it's good advice. We're about to reach the moment of truth. I have glass cards? Oh, from the incantation. I normally love this glass foot joker, but without discards, it's not likely we're going to draw them. Again, we don't really need that here. I'll take a devil. I rolled too hard, but again, nothing matters. I think my one mistake this run was not finding a blue seal. To make it, well, I guess we would never find it anyway.
Well met.
Jesse, thank you for the prime. Alright, moment of truth. Well, no one can hurt me. We're just gonna turn Balatro into an auto battler here. But like, even if it... I didn't even need to buy that voucher. That was just pointless. We're not taking this. Endless anyway. But now I don't even have to go through the trouble of clicking the card. Grimbo Nan-Inf? Yeah, we just need Nan-Inf copies of Onk. And for this to be eternal. Twitch shaming me via watch streak for missing yesterday's stream. If it makes you feel better, nobody actually likes that feature that they added. Oh, I missed the campfire. It wasn't that negative. That's why I'll never get the 41 streak like SBEV. I don't listen to the great suggestions. Oh, I don't even have to select the card. What am I doing? GG. Alright. I'm going to call it there. Thanks for hanging out. I may come to regret this, but tomorrow will probably be the Clover Pit stream. I'm giving you ample notice here, so that if you don't want to watch the Clover Pit stream, you don't have to come into my chat and say, why aren't you playing Balatro? This is a milestone that we reached during the charity stream. I've been getting a lot of people asking me to play Clover Pit. I know exactly nothing about it. So I'm going to figure it out tomorrow. And we'll see how it goes. And then on Friday, we'll be back to the normal high score shenanigans. Thanks for watching. Thank you again to SBEV for the raid. And now where are we dropping? I'll send you over to C-Dubs, who's doing some unseated Nanim speed runs. Hang out with him for a bit. Thank you for hanging out. And we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Anyway, C-Dubs is very well practiced in running Naninf. So if you want to learn how to get better at it and do it faster, C-Dubs is a great source for that, so stick around. Also, good guy and entertaining streamer. Thanks for watching, folks.